Darling, I'd scare so easily. Now that it's done.
So Francesca is from the Circle of Lust. It's kind of one of the more clear nods to the Inferno poem, and is a character in Canto 5, which is based on a real historical figure called Francesca de Rimini and her lover Paolo. She was murdered by her husband. She was kind of married in a political marriage at a very young age to a much, much older man, and ended up falling in love with his younger brother, and her husband murdered them both. Dante kind of writes, I suppose, sympathetically somewhat, of how sad it is, you know, that through just an act of love they would be thrown about hell in this hurricane as punishment for being swept off their feet in life, you know. And it is a really, really beautifully written canto. There's these gorgeous lines. It's love that absolves none beloved from loving. Love that in gentle hearts kindles quickly. There's these beautiful sort of reflections on it, and I suppose the poet, or I suppose the character that of the poet is saying how sad this is. But the song just tries to imagine Francesca is not repenting and does not lament, and nor does Paolo. Paolo's silent in the canto, so it's also trying to give a voice to Paolo in that song, and just saying, look, I would do this 1,000 times. I did this 1,000,000 times. There's no life in which I make any other choice but to love you, and being, you know, clung to your side for all of eternity is no punishment whatsoever. So it's just trying to put that into it and sort of flip their punishment on its own head. So yeah, that's Francesca.